My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Taurus. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, a 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started. Okay. General card is a Fool reversed. Alrighty. Okay, in the past, you got the Judgment reversed. I'm going to turn that one around. You got the Queen of Pentacles, one of your cards, man or woman, whoever's watching. You got the Ace of Cups, new beginnings that took place in the past, probably maybe at the start of January, end of the 2024. But what I see here is that, yeah, with the Judgment reversed, it's like, your head was kind of in the clouds somewhere. It's kind of like, there's a lack of clarity about something. Well, sometimes it happens. It's like, okay, you try something out, nothing ventured, nothing gained. But it looks like that there was a bit of, could have been a bit of self-doubt as well, because that's what also could cause one to feel like their head is in the clouds kind of situation of thinking, oh my goodness, I'm not sure I can handle this. But with the Judgment, I just feel like, that okay, maybe this was just only a temporary setback of some kind, because when we look at these two, stability, financial stability, are you kidding me? And new beginnings of the Ace of Cups. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, sometimes, and I feel like with the Judgment reverse, there's a bit of just self-doubt. That's what I only think. It's just only sometimes, it's like humans, one minute you feel like you're on top of the world thinking, oh yeah, everything is just going great, and then the next minute you think, why? Well, the thing is, okay, I just understand that this was a bit of self-doubt, but to be honest, this was you, man or woman, whoever's watching, and you had new beginnings in the past. Amazing. This could have even taken place like the last week of December, the first week of January, kind of situation, because I love the fact that you did get new beginnings. Because in current times, you get Temperance reversed, sadly. The Moon, and 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so the thing is, it's like maybe, it's like with this whole self-doubt, this is what could also be contributing to self-doubt as well, because normally with the Temperance upright, it's all about that there's stability. This angel is at peace, just, using its senses to say, I know where to, pour the chalice of this water into and stuff like that. But for some reason, but this is also about taking action card, because normally upright it's also about just kind of saying I'm at peace, I don't have to go anywhere. But reversed, it could also be seen as being a little bit on the frenetic side, but it's also about taking action. And with the Moon, and this is also, it's like you heading down towards this, new path and stuff like that, and because you're being presented with something with the 6 of Pentacles. Wonderful. And I can understand how sometimes self-doubt can kind of occasionally creep into one's lives and think, okay, do you think you can handle it? We're going to start, throwing all of these curveballs at you and think, okay, we're going to see if you can handle this and stuff like that. But to be honest, I think you're going to be wonderful no matter who is watching this. The thing is okay, everybody always suffers self-doubt. Sometimes I even wake up in, from my morning slumber and stuff like that. And then I wake up and I think, oh my goodness, am I even good enough? Do I actually, should I even keep going and stuff like that? But then later on, after I've been fed or, had my first blood pack or something, then suddenly, it'll start dawning on me, but not literally, because I'm not much of a dawn person. But the thing is, it's like sometimes, suddenly we'll snap into my mind and say, of course you are. You're Gabriella, remember? Because in the future, I finally see you taking action with the Ace of Swords. Though you may feel, like you don't get any kind of opportunities or options and stuff like that, but something else is definitely heading towards you with the 8 of Wands. So the thing is, sometimes you have to put action, even though you feel like, okay, I don't feel like, I'm heading towards, opportunities and options and stuff like that, because you are. It may not seem like it, but there's definitely something heading towards you. So maybe you're not the one, that has to be getting on that horse and start heading off towards the mountain of opportunity per se. It's always good to meet each other halfway, but I just see that something is definitely heading towards you. And the thing is maybe, this is actually opportunity heading towards you, even though it may not seem like it, but as long as you're the one that actually takes action, wonderful. Beautiful. Okay, for clarification, Judgment reverse, you do get the Nine of Grails. So the thing is, there was definite fulfillment of some kind, even though you pretty much felt like you were in a delusion state. Not saying you are delusional, but head in the clouds kind of situation where you pretty much just thought, oh my goodness, well, what do I do? Where do I head down towards, self-doubt and stuff like that. But yet, there's obviously some form of fulfillment. So maybe this was you actually anchoring yourself with all of the positivity that you've actually overcome and said, wow, I know I know what I'm capable of. I know who I am. I know everything about what I'm supposed to do, stuff like that. So the thing is, it's good to anchor yourself. It's good to remind yourself. That's the most important. And of course, you are a determined, fixed Taurian, grounded from Earth sign. Of course, you should be able to ground yourself and say, wow, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of handling. So just keep up, that beautiful mantra in your mind of saying, I know who I am. For Queen of Pentacles, you get 10 of Pentacles. Wonderful. And that's what I like to see, or what I saw is, hard work pays off. Maybe you already had a happy home, happy hearth, happy family, my beloved Taurus man or woman, whoever's watching. But I just see that, you were in a very good financial and secured, stable position because you got the 10 of Pentacles. So the thing is, this is all about how you were incredibly rich. Maybe you are incredibly rich, but that you really earned a lot of money, even though, because, you did get the 9 of Cups. So that's also about fulfillment of some kind. Wonderful. And that's what I like to see. For Ace of Cups, you get the Prince of Grails. Are you kidding me? No, because, you were being offered this new opportunity. That's why you're heading down the path of the moon, because you're being presented with something in current times. This was your past offering. This is in current times. You're being offered or presented with something, and pretty soon, something is definitely heading towards you in a fast manner. So whatever this whole proposal, proposition, offering that's already that was manifesting in the past is pretty much going to come towards you in current and future times. Wow. I love this for you, my beloved Taurus. For Temperance reversed, you get 7 of Grails. So what I understand is, you pretty much just either A, are taking action right now. You're pretty much saying, I'm going to head towards the opportunities, because this is actually the second 7 of Grails. But it could also mean that, you pretty much feel a bit overwhelmed by all of the options and choices and stuff like that. So maybe, there's a bit of competition with this, Prince of Cups kind of, Knight of Cups kind of situation, because the thing is, it's like maybe you're now being presented with many options, and maybe a lot of people actually know you, and they pretty much heard, great stuff from you, and think, wow, this Taurus is great. Don't you know about them? Oh my goodness, I really want to be with Taurus and stuff like that. Wonderful. And maybe that's why you could pretty much just feel a bit overwhelmed, is because you pretty much just think, yeah, too many options, I don't know what to choose from, but, I'm sure you will make the right decision no matter what. I know that for sure. You're grounded and you're down to earth. For Moon, yikes, okay, you get the Devil. Oof. Okay, you could have Capricorn somewhere in your star chart. But I sense that, the Devil is, wants to follow you up this mountain of opportunity. Okay, well, somebody wants to try to snatch you and catch you and pretty much keep you as theirs and say, oh no, I'm going to keep you. The thing is maybe this opportunity might lead you towards the Devil situation, so I'd make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and make sure all systems go, and that everything will work out in favor for you, because the thing is, why would the Devil want to show up? The Devil is pretty much has their eyes on you. Because they pretty much just think, well, we're both grounded individuals, so, but this person could also be incredibly attractive themselves, and maybe that's why you're drawn to this individual as well, because if you look at this devil has 2 maidens, or whoever they are, clinging to it, and the thing is maybe this person is, just actually an illusion kind of situation, it could be. Well, for the 6 of Pentacles, okay, you get the 10 of Swords. So the thing is, it's like, I'm sensing that you maybe are following this Devil situation in current times, because that's what the Devil is in, actually the center of the whole thing. And maybe this is actually a too good to be true kind of offering, so I would try to rethink and try to, redo a couple of your paths and stuff like that, and your endeavors and voyages and stuff like that. Because the thing is, the devil seemed a bit maybe too charming to actually, well, maybe you decide to follow the devil and to say, oh wow, this person is so enticing, intriguing. Ooh, I wonder who this person is. Trust me, I know exactly how you feel about that, because when, the vampire, killed me, I was intrigued. I was not running out saying, oh my goodness, who's this individual, blah, 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 I need some backup and help. No. I fell for, like, the devil individual, and that's why I'm like this, because, I pretty much just thought, wow, this individual is so... there was just something that drew me to him, and of course, people are drawn to vampires. But I understand how, this is actually too good to be true, because this is not working out. For the Ace of Swords, you're now taking action because you're walking away. Wonderful. Now that's what I like to see, my beloved Taurus. Walk away and take action, and don't, let that devil come near you again. And I can understand how sometimes the devil creeps up and just says, oh, okay, surprise, here I am. Yep, sometimes it's a bit of an inevitable situation, but the thing is the fact that you're actually leaving and taking action is already an A+, 100%, 10, whatever you want to do for, currency or, grading system, whatever. But this is what I like to see for you, is you're finally taking action and leaving. Well done. Because not many humans can actually handle this, but if you're one of the very lucky few that can actually get rid of this whole, like devil situation that seemed a bit too good to be true kind of situation, and actually you were given all these false promises, and actually you're receiving nothing, because, you were promised 6 of Pentacles, but then you got nothing except for nothing. So, I'm actually glad that you're finally changing course and going out to a different area. For the 7 of Cups reversed, well, you do get a bit of a poverty situation with the 5 of Pentacles, sadly enough. But this is only, I think, internal fears. Now, the thing is whatever you do right now, make sure that if you were to head out and away from the devil situation, make sure that your finances are okay and good, because otherwise you will face a 5 of Pentacles situation, and you could end up with not having opportunities, options, because you got nothing. So, before you leave the devil situation right now, just make sure that, that, you get all of your resources, all of your, to-do lists, we'll finish them, check them off and stuff like that, and make sure everything is going to actually work out. Because otherwise, I'm afraid that if you make, a rash decision of wanting to actually leave and stuff like that, it's good. But make sure, that you actually have everything you want. Because otherwise, you might end up with nothing. Because, something is definitely heading towards you, but you are getting the 7 of Pentacles. So, I think what's kind of causing you to, what I actually see here is this is more like doubt. And it's not like, you might be, losing money and not getting any money, but that's why I'm sensing here is, there's doubt, because there's with the 7 of Pentacles, it's all about that, it's there, because something is definitely heading towards you, but now I'm sensing a bit of hesitation of thinking, should I or not? The thing is, okay, I can understand any kind of hesitation because of cautionary tales. But the thing is I would try to get away from this fake promise of this devil who promised you everything that you wanted but did not deliver. And then I would actually take off and make sure, it's like I would actually, release doubt and negativity and enter into this new phase and stuff like that with the 8 of Cups, with an open mind of a new opportunity and stuff like that. Because, it's like I'm sensing that there's this hesitation and doubt here. And it's actually continuing on with the hesitation and doubt. So, I would try to kind of, have a tabula rasa moment of a clean slate of thinking, okay, I'm going to enter into this new phase with an open mind, clean slate, nothing. I'm going to leave the devil situation behind, and we're going to, we'll move on from here. Okay, for your special vampire card, you get the 5 of Cups, so I can understand that there's disappointment and stuff like that, because of course, dealing with the devil situation in current times, being given all these fake promises makes one feel depressed and disappointed. And the fact that you have to leave, can make it extra hard, where you think, okay, now where do I go? I feel like there's really no escape, any kind of, positivity and stuff like that. But to be honest, I think that the 5 of Cups, the thing is 3 chalices may have been knocked over, but you still have 2 chalices. So I would, grab those 2 chalices and head off and say, okay, don't always cry over spilled milk. Okay, sometimes it happens, But the thing is try to learn from these situations so you could try to avoid any kind of disappointment and negativity. And you are a fixed and grounded Taurus, man, woman, whoever's watching. So to be honest, I think you're going to be just fine. I'm not worried at all. So let's pull a Vampire Oracle. Knowledge. Wonderful. Studying, learning, and education. Now that's what I'm talking about. I would educate and study and learn right now so you can actually have a lot of, a wonderful knowledge to be presenting to the world and to be sharing with your followers, your own fledglings, your own family members, friends, whoever, man, woman, whoever's watching, blonde, brunette, redhead. But I just see that if you study and learn right now, it's going to actually work out and, will come to you in a really good positive manner in the future, because I do see you finally taking action and actually use these Five of Cups moments, this is cautionary tales, and learn from them and educate themselves, yourself to think, okay, how can I avoid this for the next time? Well, okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think of the questions you want answered, because for number 1, you get a yes. Number 2, you get no. Number 3, you get yes. Well, my beloved Taurus, I'm going to have to leave it at this, but I want to thank you all so very much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. Thank you all so very much for supporting me. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love ring, so I'm going to go back and forth between love and general for now. But I just want to say how much I love you guys, and thank you all so very much again.